Hey everyone and welcome. We're diving deep today into the DASH Hot Air Popcorn Popper.
Ooh, fun,
Thinking about picking one up?
right?
And we're here to help sort through all that info on Amazon.
So much info sometimes.
Is it the right popper for you? Let's find out.
Sounds good.
We've got the Amazon product page up
Okay.
and ready to get popping.
I think one of the things that's really interesting about this product is it kind of taps into that whole
Yeah.
healthier snack choice kind of thing,
Exactly.
which more and more people are getting into these days.
Totally. So how does this thing work?
Yeah.
It's pretty simple, it seems like.
Mm-hmm.
Hot air pops the kernels.
Mm-hmm.
No oil needed.
Nope.
You can make a pretty decent batch of popcorn, too.
Yeah.
Up to 16 cups.
Yeah. That's a lot.
That's a lot of popcorn.
Yeah, definitely for like a family or,
Oh, yeah.
a party.
Exactly.
And of course, air popped is way healthier than
Yeah, for sure.
oil popped or microwave popcorn.
Right.
You're avoiding the extra calories,
Extra fit.
the unhealthy fats. Yeah.
Yeah. And you don't have to worry about, all those weird chemicals in the microwave bags.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. One little detail I noticed on the page
Okay.
that I thought was kind of cool
Yeah.
is the measuring cup doubles as a butter melter,
Oh, that's neat.
which I thought was a pretty clever little
Yeah.
space saving.
Definitely multifunctional kitchen gadgets are like
Oh,
all the rage these days.
For sure, especially if you have a
Small kitchen.
small kitchen.
Yeah.
All right, so now we got to get into those Amazon reviews.
Yes.
Hundreds of customers have weighed in.
Hundreds.
What are they saying about this thing?
What are they saying?
Well, a lot of them are saying it's really easy to use
Okay, that's good.
and easy to clean,
That's important.
which is always a plus.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But I noticed when I was looking through the reviews, there was a lot of complaints about
Oh,
unpopped kernels.
interesting.
And specifically, like, a circle of them at the bottom.
So that's not ideal.
Not ideal.
Any theories about why that might be happening?
It's hard to say for sure. Could it be a design thing?
Right. Could it be user error?
Maybe user error, or maybe, like,
Yeah.
the kernels are getting, like, blasted around too quickly by the hot air.
Oh, interesting.
And so they don't have enough time to heat up and pop properly.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah, that makes sense.
There's actually, like, a term called pop rate, which refers to
Okay.
the percentage of kernels that successfully pop.
Interesting. I did not know that.
Yeah, so
Learn something new every day.
exactly.
Okay, so a lot of people said it was easy to use,
Right.
but there were some complaints about the build quality.
Yeah, there were quite a few mentions of, like, flimsy plastic,
Mm-hmm.
especially on the little tabs that hold the lid.
Oh,
So that makes you kind of wonder how long this thing's really going to last.
right.
Yeah.
Does it feel kind of cheap?
Right. And that kind of raises that whole question of price versus quality,
Yeah.
because at $21.99,
That's pretty affordable.
it's very affordable.
Yeah.
So maybe the build quality is just a trade-off to keep that cost down.
Yeah. You get what you pay for, as they say.
Exactly.
So it's something to think about.
Yeah, do you want something that's going to last a lifetime?
Right.
Or do you just need something budget-friendly
Just needed to do the job.
to get the job done
Yeah,
for now?
exactly.
Mhm.
All right. So beyond the popper itself,
Okay.
let's talk about some of the, things that come with buying it on Amazon
Yeah, the Amazon specifics.
that you might find helpful.
Yeah,
First off, you get free shipping and free returns.
always a plus,
Always a plus.
especially on a,
Smaller purchase.
smaller item like this.
Right, exactly. And then there are options for the packaging.
Oh, interesting.
You can choose between
Okay.
Amazon packaging or the original box.
I think that's a good move on Amazon's part. To offer those choices.
Yeah.
Because it shows that they are
It shows they care.
thinking about sustainability and
Yeah.
reducing waste.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, and it looks like there's a newer model available.
It is there.
The DAS Turbo POP.
The Turbo POP.
We should probably check that out.
Yeah, definitely compare it.
See what the differences are,
Yeah.
what people are saying about it.
Yeah, sometimes they like iron out the kinks in the newer models.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
it's good to check.
Always good to compare.
Always compare, yeah.
Now, one thing that I thought was kind of interesting
Okay.
is, you know how Amazon suggests, like,
Oh, yeah.
frequently bought together items?
Yeah.
So with this popper,
Uh-huh.
they suggest popcorn kernels and seasonings,
Oh, that makes sense.
which I thought was a fun little idea.
Yeah, like a little starter kit.
Yeah, like get you going.
Thanks,
all in one place.
Very easy.
Yeah. All right, last but not least,
Uh-huh.
let's talk price and value.
The big one.
The DASH Hot Air Popper is listed at $21.99,
Okay.
but they also have a used model for $19.48.
So you can save a couple bucks?
A couple bucks.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the big question is,
Yes.
Considering everything we've talked about.
All the pros and cons.
Yeah. Is this popper a good deal?
Yeah. That's where things get interesting.
It is.
I mean, the price is very attractive.
It's super attractive.
But, as we've discussed, there are those concerns about the unpopped kernels
yeah.
and the flimsy build quality.
Right.
So it really boils down to what you're looking for.
Exactly. What are your priorities?
Yeah. What are you willing to compromise on?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
what's important to you?
I'm curious about the whole,
Yeah.
air popping versus oil popping thing.
Okay.
We talked about the health aspect.
Right.
But what about the actual popcorn experience?
Yeah, that's a good point. Because there is a difference.
Is there a difference in taste and texture?
Absolutely.
Okay.
So air popping creates a lighter and fluffier popcorn.
Okay.
Oil popping results in a richer, denser texture.
Okay.
And of course, the taste is a bit different too. So it really comes down to personal preference.
Yeah.
Some people prefer the clean taste of air popped.
Right.
Others crave that buttery, savory flavor that you get with oil.
Yeah. So it seems like with this DASH popper,
Mm-hmm.
you're potentially trading
Yeah.
a bit of durability
Right.
and perfectly popped kernels
Yeah,
for a lower price and a healthier snack.
exactly. It's all about those trade-offs.
It's all about the trade-offs.
What are you willing to give up?
To give up, yeah.
Okay, so we've covered a lot of ground here in this first part of our deep dive.
We have.
We've explored, the DAH hot air popcorn poppers, basic functionality,
Yeah.
the health benefits of air popping,
Mm-hmm.
and then some of the potential drawbacks
Yeah.
highlighted in those customer reviews.
Yeah, definitely a mixed bag,
A mixed bag.
but a lot to consider.
A lot to consider,
A
yeah.
lot of good information.
A lot of good information.
Yeah.
All right, so in the next part of our deep dive.
We're going to take a closer look at the manufacturer's claims
Right.
and compare this original model
Yeah.
to the newer DASH Crep Turbo PRP.
Ooh, exciting.
So stay tuned.
Yeah, stick around.
Welcome back, everyone, to our deep dive on the DASH Hot Air Popcorn Popper.
Back for more popcorn talk.
That's right.
Love it.
In this part, I kind of want to dig more into the manufacturer's description,
Yeah, see what they have to say.
because they often highlight certain features
Right.
or benefits
Yeah.
that maybe we miss just from
Guessing at the picture.
looking at the product photos.
Exactly. Yeah, they put a lot of work into those descriptions
They do.
to really, highlight.
the most appealing aspects.
Yeah, for sure. So I'm scrolling through the Amazon page now,
Okay.
and DSH really emphasizes the popper's capacity
Yeah.
up to 16 cups of popcorn,
That's a lot.
which is a lot.
It is. They're really going for that,
Yeah.
family movie night kind of crowd.
Exactly. If you're hosting a party,
Yeah. Lots of
Yeah.
people. You need a lot of popcorn.
you need a lot of popcorn.
And of course, they're highlighting the health benefits again.
Of course.
No oil required.
Right.
No added preservatives from the microwave bags.
Yeah, they're smart to do that,
Yeah.
given,
Everyone's trying to be healthier these days.
Yeah, exactly. It's a big selling point.
Huge selling point.
Yeah.
They also talk about the compact design,
Mm-hmm. Which is good for
which is great for smaller kitchens,
smaller kitchens, yeah. Dorms.
dorms,
Yeah.
RVs.
RVs.
Like you said, good for all sorts of people.
Definitely appeals to a wide range.
Yeah. One thing I noticed that I thought was kind of interesting,
Yeah.
they say the hot air pops the popcorn quickly and efficiently.
Okay.
But we saw those reviews about all those unpopped kernels.
Right. That's true.
So how do we reconcile those two things?
Yes, it's
Interesting. Are they,
maybe their definition of efficient is a little different
right, maybe it's not as efficient as their,
than they're claiming.
yeah.
It's possible.
Yeah. So it's not necessarily like a bad popper.
Right.
It's just maybe,
Maybe manage your expectations
no, don't expect every single kernel
to pop perfectly.
to pop perfectly.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's talk about the newer model,
Okay. The Turbo POP.
the DASH Turbo POP,
Yeah.
which they mention right there on the product page.
Right. Got to get you to upgrade.
Got to get you to upgrade.
Right.
What's the difference?
Well, from what I can see,
Yeah.
it has a smaller capacity,
Okay.
only 8 cups versus the original 16.
Okay.
But they're saying that it pops faster
Okay.
and has a higher pop rate.
So maybe that's how they're addressing
Possibly. Yeah.
the unpopped kernels.
Yeah. We'd have to look at those Turbo POP reviews and
Yeah.
see what people are saying.
See what people are saying.
But it's possible.
Yeah. Now going back to the original DSH popper,
Okay.
I'm looking at from the manufacturer section,
Mm-hmm.
and it seems like they're hitting on all the same key points.
Yeah. Reinforcing those selling points.
No,
Yeah.
16 cups,
16 cups.
one touch pop it,
One touch.
compact design.
Compact design. Yeah. They're not letting us forget
They want to make sure you remember
any of those
those key features.
key features. And then they even have like a little comparison chart
Oh, they.
comparing their popper to other models,
Interesting.
which I thought was interesting.
Yeah.
And it seems like they're really emphasizing that higher capacity.
Right. That's what sets them apart.
It's like their main selling point.
Yeah. They're going for that niche of
Yeah.
people who need to make a lot of popcorn
Need a lot of popcorn.
at once.
Yeah. Okay, so we've gone through the product description,
We have
the manufacturer's highlights. We
Mhm.
even glanced at the new model,
the Turbo P.
Turbo POP.
Yeah.
What else jumps out at you from this page?
You know, I think it's important to remember that
Yeah,
while this is giving you a good overview,
right.
this is just a starting point.
Yeah,
You know, it's
Yeah.
always good to do your own research.
absolutely. Look at multiple perspectives.
Yeah. We're just
I
giving
don't
you
buy anything.
we're giving you the info.
With information, yeah.
But ultimately the decision is yours.
It's up to you.
That's a really good point.
Yeah, and that kind of brings me to a thought I wanted to leave you with.
Oh, okay.
What if the unpopped kernel issue
Yeah.
isn't just the popper's fault?
Oh, interesting.
What if it's also the popcorn kernels themselves?
Ooh.
Have you thought about experimenting with different types of kernels?
That's a great point.
Yeah.
Like different kernels might.
They might react differently
Yeah.
to that hot air popping method.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's a really good point.
So,
It's not always about replacing the appliance.
right.
It's about figuring out how to use it best.
Yeah. Optimize those ingredients.
Yeah.
You know?
Love it.
Become a popcorn connoisseur.
Right. So there you have it.
There you have it.
That was part 2 of our deep dive.
Looking closely at all the
Lots
details.
of little details.
Yeah.
Now, in part 3, we're going to bring it all together.
The big finale.
The big finale.
Yes.
And help you decide if this DHH popper is the right choice for you.
The moment of truth.
So stay with us. Okay, popcorn fans, welcome back to the final part of our deep dive.
The moment of truth.
It is the moment of truth.
Here we are.
We've unpacked all the features,
We have.
weighed the pros and the cons,
Looked at the new model.
peeked at the Turbo POP.
The Turbo POP.
Yeah. Now the question is
The big question.
the DHHH hot air popcorn popper
Drum roll.
the right choice for you?
Right for you.
Done and done. Well, you know, as with most things in life,
Oh, yeah.
the answer is
It depends.
it depends.
Yeah.
It all comes down to you,
Yeah.
your popcorn preferences.
And priorities.
Exactly.
Right.
So, you know, if you're looking for something simple,
Mm.
budget-friendly,
Oh,
a healthier way to make popcorn,
right.
and you're not concerned about,
Right.
you know, every single kernel popping perfectly,
Yeah. Then this popper
could be a good option.
could be a really good option.
Yeah.
Especially if you like a compact design
Mm-hmm.
and, easy cleanup.
Easy cleanup, yeah.
All those things.
Totally.
But on the flip side,
If you are like a popcorn aficionado,
oh, yeah.
you want perfect popcorn every time.
The best of the best.
The best trike.
Hmm.
You're willing to spend a little bit more
Right.
for a higher end model.
For a fancy machine.
Yeah. Then maybe this DHH popper
Not the right fit.
isn't quite the right fit.
Yeah,
You might
yeah.
want to look at something else.
Yeah, you might want to
Explore your options.
explore those options.
Yeah.
See what else is out there.
Exactly.
So again, it comes back to
what are your priorities?
what are your priorities?
Yeah.
What are your must-haves
Exactly.
in a popcorn popper?
Yeah. What are your deal breakers?
Yeah. I do think, though, that this popper
Mhm.
could be a good option for people who are just
Yeah. If you're new to this.
new to the whole popcorn making game.
Popcorn making scene.
Yeah, exactly. It's a
Yeah.
good entry point.
Starter popper.
Starter popper.
Like, test it out.
See if you like it.
See if you even like air popping.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, and even if you decide to stick with the DASH popper,
Mm-hmm.
remember we talked about earlier
Kernels.
the kernels,
Yeah.
experiment with different kernels
Yeah.
because that could make a big difference.
Yeah. You might not even need to
You might not even need to upgrade.
upgrade.
It's just about finding the right kernel
Right kernel for your
to
machine.
your machine, exactly.
That's such a good point.
Yeah.
All right.
Uh-huh.
So there you have it.
That's our deep dive
That's our deep dive.
on the DHH hot air popcorn popper.
We hope you enjoyed it.
We hope you learned some things.
Learned something new about popcorn,
Yeah.
about this popper.
Yeah, and that you feel empowered to go out there and
Make an informed decision
make a decision.
about your popcorn destiny.
Happy poppin', everyone.
That's right. Happy popping.
Yeah.